With the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Number 61, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Byron Buxton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Harold, what do they need to focus on in this one?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Eddie Rosario is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 1 out and a runner on second base. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very. It worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Batting 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brian Dozier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Ready with another 0-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Another 0-2 home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
Here's another 0-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another 0-2 coming. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Holiday going back at the track, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up, and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
And another foul ball. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jonathan.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Batting second. Second baseman.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Ready now,
First
Edwin
baseman.
Encarnacion.
Edwin
No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Line to left. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Don't touch that dial or the remote. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Polanco.
And a high strike there, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ground ball right side. Is up with it. And he'll get
on.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. A step on the bag for 1.
Batting 8. Catcher.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Castro.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Nope,
Down and away, ball 1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out. Settling in now, number 66. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Morneau giving chase, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Twins lead it 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Matt Holliday. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler is there to make the play, and good work to take care of Holliday on just 1 pitch. Digging in now, number 61, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Number 61 goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Vargas takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the
Leading off with the Twins.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Byron.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Byron Buxton goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Sano will head for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing.
The home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Hey, one of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Derek Norris is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. Way out. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Kepler's on his horse. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. And he is in there. Here's Franklin Gutierrez.
Center fielder, Franklin Gutierrez.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton racing back to the track. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Kepler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left.
Leading off for the Twins.
Striding in once again, Max Kepler. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he got him. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Swing and a line drive. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Kenny Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they pick up. Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Josh Reddick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And he's retired here, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ripped down the line. Sano scoops it up. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder
Matt Holliday standing in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating it.
Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Number 66. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bounce to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Byron Buxton now, and he's in risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Now batting, third baseman.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 3-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Number 2, second baseman,
Brian Dozier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Ready once again, Max Kepler. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Reddick ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. Alcides Escobar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Alcides Escobar.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Justin Morneau.
Justin Morneau will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And that's in there, base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Johnson.
Here's Kelly Johnson. Grounded fouled off to the right side. 0-1 pitch on its way. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. The catcher Derek Norris is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners on the move for second. And they'll tag him out between first and second. A careless. Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Therefore it is Johnson, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Kenys Vargas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off there 1-0. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Now a swing and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Jason Castro.
Digging in once again, Jason Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on. Ready for another chance? Derek Norris. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Line drive to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order. If you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
First offering on its way. Franklin Gutierrez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and the runner back safely. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. From the stretch, a fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rosario is in now as he gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. The Twins are in front 3-1. Number 17 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
17.
Ready once again, number 66. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Number 66.
On the ground to third. Up with it is Johnson. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. Here it comes. Swings through the slider there. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So it was a strikeout swinging. Byron Buxton is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Hit down the line at first. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Gutierrez has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Twins are out in front 3-1. Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter. Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallying.
Standing in now, Matt Holliday. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow on the paper.
Digging in, number 17. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch. Here's Justin Morneau. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. So no run. At the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Miguel.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Brian Dozier will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now batting.
Max Kepler is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Gutierrez on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Dozier is on his way home. And he's safe.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Kenny Vargas is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Villar ranging up the middle. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Minnesota leads this one 5-1. Here's Kelly Johnson, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's another single, another hit. Now they are first and second. They just haven't come up with that big hit to drive a lot of runs in. They got to break things open pretty soon. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Belisle will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Joe Mauer will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Villar.
Swing and a miss on a pitch that wound up hitting him. It's 0-1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. In to score, the runner from third. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Oh, 1 here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging is Holliday as this one's on the ground to short. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Center fielder number 25.
Byron Buxton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hot shot to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder number 20.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Holliday is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Brandon Kinsler comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Brandon Kinsler.
Angel Pagan will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco into shallow left. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting. Right
digging in now, Justin Morneau. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front. There's There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So a big spot here and stepping in, Kelly Johnson. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
The catcher Derek Norris is in. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the Victoria.